Welcome back once again. This is the Alvin Sinclair Show on Loud TV. We are actually kicking off Season 2. I mean, the last we did was Dato Siti Nurhaliza. And now we have an international act here with us. Amazing. And you must be wondering who we have right next to me. And we have the one and only DJ Latin Prince. Thank you so much.
What's up, Alvin?
Man, I still can't believe it. You're sitting right next to me, man.
I cannot believe it either, brother. I'm actually trying to see if you're real, man. If you're not a hologram.
I gotta check if you're real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I appreciate you for having me, man. It's real big. I'm honored to be part of your second season.
Oh, thank you. We are actually at the pool, all right, which is actually located in Jalan Ampang, and you actually will be spinning here at the pool today.
Yes, I will be. I'm getting ready to rock the house. The pool, if you don't know about it, is the place to be on Sundays and Saturdays and other days as well. But tonight we're rocking it.
So how long is your set going to be today at the pool?
My set tonight is going to be 1 hour.
Okay.
So we're going to keep it nice and really sexy and high energy to the fullest.
DJ Latin Prince, where are you from? Okay, I know you're from the US. And how did you get your name, DJ Latin Prince?
Well, first and foremost, I grew up in San Francisco, the Bay Area. The origin of DJ Latin Prince came about because I'm Latino, so that was one part of the mix. And I'm a big Prince fan. Okay. I'm a huge fanatic of Prince, so that's how the fusion of the name came about.
Oh, okay.
Really simple. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nice, interesting. So, okay, let me see. You started like what, 2 decades ago?
Yeah, I started at a very young age. I'm at early teens. I was actually, by the time I was 15, I was already DJing at clubs. 21 and over clubs. They were sneaking me into the clubs, because they didn't want to get in trouble. So I've been doing it for a while, man.
Oh, nice. Okay, wait, let's talk about the big names that you have opened for, the big names that you work with. The ones that I know, Chris Brown, 50 Cent,
Gaga, Pitbull, I've done a lot of different things. I've done work, with Snoop, and the list goes on and on, man. It's just, if you look at my bio, it explains it pretty much itself of the big names that I've been, that I've been in the game with, I'm saying, doing stuff with Mary J. Blige, Common, The Roots, and the list goes on, Black Eyed Peas and whatnot. So, what's up, Will.i.am?
So who taught you, who gave you the push for you to start off in this career?
You know what, as a young kid, I was, I felt like that I was, going to be somewhat of a personality, a DJ. I would, play on my mom's records. I would get in front of her record player. I would get on the mic. I would pretend like I was on the radio, doing segues and whatnot. So at a very young age, I was like probably 7 or 8. And by the time I was, I would say like 12, 13 years old, I started linked up with a good friend of mine. His name was Eddie One, way back in the day. And he's the one who actually got me into actually touching the turntables, actually touching the mixer and stuff like that. And I just started to that's where the beginning of my training began. And a year later, after I started, that's when I started to do like house parties, garage parties, like birthday parties and stuff like that. And that's how everything evolved. It just took off from there. So, it was a pretty hard story.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing because a lot of DJs, initially you have to start off like that.
Yes.
And then slowly you just build your way up. But it's a big industry. It's very competitive. Very few make it at top levels like you have. What do you think? What is the setback, or why you think they can't make it up to like this? Because too many people doing the same thing, or
you know what? There's a lot of people. They just, especially now, with the technology. You got Serato. You have all these different things that you could use to be a DJ, and you could get an MP3 and play. But it's not about just having the equipment or the program. But it's knowing how to work the crowd. It's you have to separate yourself from everybody. What is going to be? What's going to make you better than the other DJ? What's going to separate you from the rest of the pack?
Something different.
You have to be different. When I'm spinning, I take you on a journey. I'm not just. I don't categorize myself like, oh, I'm a house DJ, or I'm a drum and bass DJ, or I do nothing but like dubstep. I'm a multi-genre DJ, and I'll take you on a journey. That's my job, to take you on a journey. You're gonna listen to everything. Okay. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So separates. I do my remixes. I do a lot of different things. I give it up my own flavor, my own taste, and that's what separates. A lot of people don't. They just want to stay local. They don't want to travel. They just they feel like, oh, I want to be the man in my city, and they just feel they think that that's just it.
All right.
And they don't see themselves being abroad. And with me, it's like, why not? You know, take my talents outside, outside, tour the world, have somebody else pay for my trip. Which, I mean, how can I be upset? You know what I'm saying? But but it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, a lot of preparation, a lot of contacts, a lot of networking. Being able to connect with a lot of different people to be able to come out and get in front of an audience, in different countries.
Yeah, but it really looks like you have done all that, and the only reason you're here today. And speaking about equipment, so what's your biggest collection, vinyls or CDs?
My vinyl collection, I would say 50,000 pieces. I've been collecting records since 1982, so it's 2012 now. So yeah, it's a pretty. I could actually open a record store with all the units that I have. CD wise, I don't know. I would say probably like maybe 10,000 CDs. I have a storage room full of stuff.
Okay, you have 50,000 vinyls.
Yeah,
you just say that.
Exactly. I have doubles of a lot of records. I don't just have one unit. I have 2, 3, or even 4 copies of the same piece of vinyl. So I don't know what to do. And you know what? And I'm having a hard time. Like, say, if I do want to sell it now, nobody wants to buy it because vinyl is extinct. Nah, you know what? And I refuse to sell it. Or to, like, I'm not gonna get no value because I paid a lot of money for them. And that's another thing. Another thing that separated the DJs back then. Not everybody. Nowadays everybody can go to some store and buy the Seratos and all that stuff. Yeah. But before, when you were back in those days when vinyl was heavy, either you had the money, or you didn't. So that's why there was not that many DJs back then compared to now. Okay. Now everybody. My mom's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Oh. But she just messes around with it. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, mom.
Okay, so what's the most expensive vinyl CD do you have? Vinyl collection? Yeah, what's the most expensive piece?
As far as I don't know. I would say as far as what will be the most expensive piece of vinyl that I have. I don't know. Maybe some Beatles stuff. Some stuff that is not open. I have what you call an acetate, which is actually what an acetate is. It's something you press that can only be played so many times. Yeah. Actually, what Notorious B.I.G. gave me when he first came out with the song Juicy, he signed it. So there's a few pieces that I have that I don't know what they're worth, but I know that for me they're worth something because these artists are.
It's Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he signed it, and it's actually a piece of vinyl from his very first record that he ever dropped. So there's quite a few pieces in the collection that I have that are worth something. I have really not taken it to a store. They say, hey, man, what do you think this is worth? But I know there's quite a value there. Right. That's why I refuse to sell my vinyl collection, because if I'm not going to get a value, if I'm not going to get value for it, I might as well just give it to the children.
Right. But I think if we manage to sell the 50,000 vinyl collection, we might be able to buy half of KL. I don't know, what's the funniest thing that actually ever happened at an event when you were spinning?
The funnest thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was fun. I think it was kind of silly. I fell asleep in the middle of my set because I was so tired. I was like this. The record right now. What's going on with the DJ, man? I was so tired, man. It was a long.
Like what, a few thousand people in front of you?
It was like an 8-hour set.
I mean, you've done a lot of concerts, and what's the biggest crowd you played for?
I don't know. I would say depending this summer. I mean, it all depends. Depends on the artist. It could go from 15,000 to 30,000. So it's from different festivals that I've done. Like this summer, there was a festival that I did in Europe. It was like there was like 25,000 people there. So it's a great feeling. It's to be able to have control of the
I always wanted to
control the emotions of the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody is just banging to your music, and that what you playing is what makes them move.
They're just going crazy, and you sit back and you're like, wow. Look at this sea of people, man. Like, wow. I mean, it's unbelievable. Nice. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's like you, being on the radio, and you talk, and you have, you communicate with a lot of people. Yeah. But you don't really get to see them, but you're reaching like over 1 million or whatever the cum is for for the station is. But yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it's actually a good feeling, when you're just talking, people are listening to you, and you make an impact. That's an impact that you give them, and it's because of you. And knowing that it's because of you, that's a great feeling. Okay, I'm going to run really quick. Okay, I got like this 4 questions. All right, really, really quick. It's more of like, I'll say, the rapid fire round. Okay, you're going to choose Knight Rider or 18.
18.
Why? Okay, if you had a time machine, what year would you go back to and why?
I would say 1967. I would like to. I think that was the year that Robert Kennedy died. I want to see it.
Okay. Well, and how do you see the scene here 5 years from now?
I hope it gets bigger and better. I'm not saying it's not bigger or better, but I'm saying, I want to see, bigger things in KL, for sure.
If you could stage a rave anywhere, where would you choose?
Nepal.
Nepal?
Yeah.
Like, really?
I want the monks to come out and party with me.
Okay, I'll be there, man.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
to the top of the mountain, baby. To the top of the mountain.
Oh my, I can't believe it, man. Nepal, okay, wow, that's a good one right there. Okay, any shout outs you like to give out to all the DJs, to all the aspiring DJs, to the ones that looks up to you, I really want to be like DJ Latin Prince, and what's the advice? What's that one piece of advice you'd give them?
There's only one thing that I would say, and at the end of the day, well, it's a couple, but the most important thing is to always stay humble. Always, don't ever think that you're bigger and better than anybody else. Always stay humble. Stay, like people, I think they will respect you when you're more humble than when you are conceited, and that's when you'll feel the hate, because people will come after you. Stay humble and stay loyal. Stay loyal to your craft. And like I said, like anything else that you work with, study it, learn it, pay your dues. Don't think because your mom bought you some turntables and something that you're an official DJ, you have to pay dues, you have to practice, you have to get at that level. If you want to become international, you have to get at that level. You have to, like you said, you are competing with a lot of different people, so you have to stay humble, stay loyal, and do a lot of networking. Networking. It's a must. It's a must for the success of your career.
Yeah. For this industry, you have
to network. Yeah, otherwise, if you're a house DJ, you're just in your room not doing it. Like just practicing and scratching all day in your room. I'm the baddest, man. I can do this. But you're in your room, man. You don't go out. You don't network with nobody. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you're doing in your room. So you have to do all those things.
Well, that's advice that DJ Latin Prince has given to all the inspiring DJs out there who are just started in the scene or halfway through there, and you want to come really big. That's one piece of advice that you can't buy. This is the Alvin Sinclair Show, and I'm going to call it a wrap. The first ever international act on the show. Thank you so much once again, buddy, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to you, the crew, Bump Squad DJs Malaysia, Bump Squad DJs Worldwide. And again, looking forward to the second season, and I'm gonna be watching you, man. I'm gonna be telling everybody to watch the show. I'm
awesome.
I'm about to blow it up on the social, media circuit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you there. Once again, well, this is the Alvin Sinclair Show. I'm actually speechless, seriously. I can't believe it's sitting right next to me.
What up, what up? It's your boy DJ Latin Prince, Bump Squad DJs Worldwide. You're checking out the Alvin Sinclair Show. Stay tuned. It's going down. It's official. Latin Prince tell you to watch it. Just do what you gotta do, man. Stop messing around. Alvin, I see you, boy.